Hi Flosstube, it's Barb with Lost and Floss. This is another special edition video. I was working in my sewing room trying to clean up a mess, and I had some of my pillows out. I can't even remember why, but because they were out of season. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun to video just a quick look at my favorite, probably dozen, maybe it's a baker dozen, pillows that I've stitched and finished over the years. So Bloom is a classic by Brenda Gervais. I believe I stitched it with the call for colors, but just did a pretty print that coordinates nicely and ruche seam binding. I think this one is maybe my all-time favorite. This is Rabbit and Rose, another Brenda Gervais with the needle and thread. And his tail is Whisper. This is some seam binding that I think I aged to make it look old. And on the back of this one, I created a replica of the flower that appears on the front. I thought that was kind of a fun touch. This is from Sub Rosa, the Patriotic series. And I believe I used called for colors. I mean, if you really want to know, go back in the videos where I showed it as a finish. But this too, I used a design from the front to create a patch to cover the stuffing. New York Dreamers Summertime. I think maybe the colors are a little changed. I can't remember. I used what Leanne used because I loved hers so much. She hadn't finished hers, but she had finished stitching it. And it does just scream summertime. And this one, I just had to go with this polka dot fabric. Just very, very sweet. Now we're going to run into quite a few of Scarlet House. This is Pumpkins and Bittersweets. I just used a little bit of a contrast polka dot and bittersweet. This is really, really old bittersweet that I just tacked on. And then on the back, ooh, this is bad, isn't it? I shouldn't have turned it around, but contrasting because I probably didn't have enough of the fabric. But I love that one for fall. And then this is another Scarlet House, as I said, Merry and Bright. And just glued a little bit of greenery and some berries and used some of the cording that I made for a little bow on that. Well, let's keep going with Scarlet House. I can't remember the name of this one. I know it's on my Instagram, so if you need to know, like, right away, just go and look there. But this one I did with twine instead of homespun. Twine, and then I did little knots and, ties at the corner. So it's a little bit different than some of the others. Okay, here is, this one is one of my favorites too. They're all my favorites, that's why I'm showing them. Jingle All the Way, Scarlet House. I know I stitched this with silks, and this was my fabric I used one year at Christmas time. I used it for everything because I liked it so much. I couldn't find jingle balls, like rusty ones that I liked. So what I did was I painted these and then scraped them up and antiqued them, and I love how they turned out. This is not Scarlet House. Primrose Cottage, maybe? This Scarlet House sleeve, though, is, I think it's Strawberry House, and it's the one that started me creating like these little sleeves, because on the chart, this little pin pillow is also on the same line, so I thought it was like part of the design until I went to finish it, and I'm like, where does that fit in? So I really like, though, with the stitching, and it slips right on, and then I made a patriotic one, and I would like to do one, of course, for Christmas and maybe Valentine's Day, but we'll see if that happens. I think Joyeux Noel, old and grungy looking, Artful Offerings. And I love, this is actually stitched on, but it reminds me of those old-fashioned towels. And just really pretty. Old looking. And then I just tied this ribbon going around it. I thought it matched so well. And another great one. This is a freebie. Please look on Instagram for any information. Like, even if you read the comments, sometimes I've replied to people, so it's a good spot to find it. But yeah, I thought it was really cute, and it had been on my stitch wish list for a long time. And this one too, I know it's on Instagram. I can't remember at all who the designer would be. But it's just, I love putting it out with the little bunting and flags. Every year I think I'm going to put 2 like star buttons there, but I never can find them when I'm going to do that. And yeah, and then this is the last one. So is that, I think that might be a baker's dozen. I don't know. But this is the last one. This is Over the Hills by JBW Designs. And just a cute design, and works well in this long pillow. I use kind of a non-traditional print for the back, but I love how it looks with the scrolliness. I think it mimics the feel of the design. So there you have it. In maybe 8 minutes, maybe a few more. Yeah, and as I said, as I put these away, if you want more information on these, please look at my Instagram, Lost and Floss 2, number 2. See my mess over there? So that, you know, if you're looking for specific pattern names, it's been a while. I could look them up, but that way we share in the work, right? So I hope you're all having a happy stitchy day, and this gives you a little inspiration for things you haven't stitched. See you soon, and have a good stitchy day. Toodles!